We've seen, the last 2.5 games at least, the second half of Aston Villa and Tottenham and West Ham, where we played just beautiful football. It was so fluid. It was exactly the way we drew it up, where we come out of the back, build up, and then move up the pitch, very organized. And, the number of shots we had on goal over those 2.5 games, you could really start to see what we were working on coming together. And so our goal is obviously to win. And, I think the commentary has changed, over the last 2.5 games. I've never seen anything change so quickly, than kind of perspectives on how a team does, or how a team is doing. Good players, who I had a great relationship and still do, is Koulibaly. And Koulibaly came over from Serie A, and he told me one time, he said, in Serie A, I get to think and then run. In Premier League, I have to run while I think, and I'm still adjusting to that.
I wonder, what do you think he'd say about MLS?
Anyway, when you comp him and Babe Ruth, they're literally on top of each other through the first period of time, however long they've been in the league. And the only difference is that Ohtani has one more pitching win than Babe does at this point in time. So we're talking about, a phenomenon that, is, forget generational. This is, every 100 years.
And nobody watched Babe Ruth on TikTok.
No.
Another big difference. But tell me, how do you monetize it? I'm serious. I mean, this is a global icon that extends your brand. By the way, according to Sportico's latest valuations, $6.3 billion on the Dodgers. You're extending your brand outside the U.S. He's a global star. How do you monetize? What's the plan?
Well, I think if you look inside Dodger Stadium, you'll see what's going on. You'll see the branding that's coming from, all around the sponsors, and a lot of them are Japanese. You see that, when you go to the games now, there are a strong fan base that's there supporting him directly, and there's no doubt why those people are there.